I do not want it to be Monday. This is Wednesday, Women in Alignment Wednesday. And what we're talking about tonight is, again, as we had shared this morning, about being in alignment and using a SWOT analysis. Now, Happerstan over on Periscope said that there is a SWOT analysis thing that you can use and put on your phone, so that you can do a SWOT analysis on yourself. Because sometimes it's good to do that, because you probably need to know what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, what your opportunities and your threats. So we're a little slow on delay. I can see we kind of have like a couple seconds delay. So yeah. So what are you about to do a little bit? Stand up? I'm like, I see you over there. So anyway, here we are. We thank you guys all for coming in. And for those of you guys who are hanging out with us tonight, thank you guys all. Hey, hi, Cat. You said why? Hi, Cat said hi, hey, a little bit. So, yes, so that's what we got going on this evening. So, being in alignment is definitely a key thing. It's good to be in alignment as much as you possibly can, because it works that way.
What you doing? Nothing. Have you checked my new channel? No, what is it? It's called Survive and Thrive. Okay, I will go check it. Okay, you better check it. Check it right now. Okay. Found it. Subscribed. Okay. I subscribed it. Okay. What? Do you have a channel? Yeah. Okay. What is it? It's called
Really?
um it's called Story Time.
Let's look.
Okay. Found it. Did you subscribe? No. Why not? Because I don't want to. But I subscribe to yours. Yeah, but I don't care. Okay, watch. I'm gonna unsubscribe. Do it then.
Okay, you got a lot of anger going on over here. So,
Subscribe now.
okay, I see it. It's really cute. I like it. Tell her to get up and out of here. Exactly. Bye. Ah, Jesus, do you see what I got to deal with? That's what it is. Craziness. So, yes, I did see your t shirt. That's cute. I like it. I like it. Yeah, that's cool. Good job. Good job. Yeah, I see that. So, for those of you guys who are here, thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming. Again, being that we're talking about women in alignment and being in alignment. Uh just angry, I'm like, don't be angry. Yes, I am cold. Um, yeah, I told you guys. I mean, after the chemo. Hey, no, that's nasty. Here, can you stop him? That's After the chemo, it was like my nerves are real sensitive. So coldness, any kind of coldness will just kind of hang on me. So I have these are where like the key points areas where I be the coldest. And usually on this side, of course, the left side, it'd be cold. And so yeah, so we're talking about women in alignment, and we're not going to be long. So we definitely thank all of those live chats, all those chats. Why you got a blanket around you? Because I just said I was cold, and this is actually a blanket I had got from United. So plug to United. United has some really nice, comfortable flights, and it is so you guys can be a sponsor. United, we should start tagging them United as a sponsor. So yeah, they I got this blanket. I think I flew on there, and they gave these blankets. So I was like, give me one of them. I'll take one with me. And then they don't take them back. So I was like, yeah, I'll take that blanket because I'll use it with me when I go fly on other planes. And then, they don't never give you a blanket. Remember back in the day where they were used to give you a blanket and a pillow when you flew on an airplane? They don't do that no more. You got to pay for the blankets. And then the blankets are not very heavy. They just got a little bit of something on it just to give a little bit of a cut back on the chill. They're not like really good blankets, and you're spending good money for these blankets. And, that's just kind of how that goes. So, anyway, moving right along. So, our thing is tonight is women in alignment and being in alignment. Now, we talked about that earlier, but right now we're just going to pull one thing, and we're always going to pull a strength. Now, one of the things as a strength, we of course will go to the strengths because strengths are always good to go to. But the one thing that we also want to look at is that how your strengths are definitely key that can help support other people in your group. And when you utilize the strengths that you have, some of those strengths can be humility. So humility is a good thing in a lot of degrees because humility can help generate a lot of support and can generate a lot of camaraderie. And when you look at that of a humility, because sometimes there's people who really want to be seen and they want to be in positions of authority. I wish I had that machine. I know that put the cartoons and stuff on it. Yeah, that was the what was it? It was the printer that printer. When I was looking at it, what was we doing? We were somewhere looking at it somewhere, and they were printing, doing that heat press on shoes. Technically, if you just had a heat press thing, you could be able to put it on there if you had a different kind of press and you can do shoes. But then, yeah, that one will help you do shoes and you just get those shoes. Girl, we've been talking about shoes for a long time. And when I remember when I first met you, we were talking about tutus and sneaker shoes or something. I forgot. But yeah, that was one of the things as finding because you were trying to find where you can get a lot of bulk shoes. I'm sure there's so many tennis shoes, something's around everywhere that you can find and get some of those shoes. Yes, I was in Vegas and I was showing you that printer. It was Raycon. I think it was a Raycon and they were doing shoes and I was at the Magic Show. Me and Sume. So me and Sume was at the Magic Show and that one place that was doing those that printing those things on the shirts. So we went to the Magic Show. That was fun. Too bad, Vegas. I'm sure Vegas is doing whatever it's doing, but you ain't not gonna find me in Vegas. So anyway, moving back to this women in alignment, we were talking about again the strength. So when I talked about humility and strength, it's definitely a two-part, and they really go together. Where's she at? She busy. You'll see her in a pretty soon. She'll come from up under, what she up under. So she's good. I'll talk to her. She's fine. So when we talk about strengths, we want to definitely think about humility because your humility is a strength. When you can kind of, not have to be the first one in the line, you'll be okay. Because sometimes there's other people who want to want to get to the front of the line too. And, everybody has to race to the line, but there are some people who just kind of used to being at the front of the line. And that's what they, get their kicks out of. That's what makes them feel like they feel is because they need that acknowledgement. They need to be told and rewarded that they did a good job or they're doing a good job. Sometimes people feel that if they're, working on projects that they, it put them in a position to be able to do things as well, but it doesn't necessarily, it just shows that you are a stellar, employee and you're doing a really good job. So those are things that you want to look at as well. You know what? I just realized what these little grids are on here on HAPS. They do it in a way that's weird. Okay, they have stacks where everybody is 1, 2, 3. Then they have this thing called PIP, and it's a big face and a little one and a little one. Then they have where it's all 6 people all the way around. And then they have another one where it's a big person, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you big right here. So yeah, so that's interesting. It looks really difficult, but looking at it right now, it's not so bad. May be delayed in some circumstances. Okay, so it's program cloud. So it's on the cloud, so there is like a slight delay. There's a couple seconds delay. But anyway, moving back into that as far as strengths, when you're looking at being in alignment, your strengths are something that you really want to be aware of and know when your strengths also doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be the one that's seen. Having a strength can also keep you in the background as well. So you don't have to necessarily be the front runner all the time. And then sometimes too, taking the time to talk with staff and basically be aware of their concerns or be aware of the things that are bothering them. That is part of being a leader and also having a strength where that you can take some time to let people have their moments to share about what they're feeling and how things are going for them. So that's kind of like where we are. So we're going to be, you want to do a lot of strength based leading and then identify different strengths that different people have. And you want to identify your strengths as well. And if one of your strengths are being humble, to be able to talk with people and let them voice what their concerns are, that's a value add to you. It's a value add to your team and any organization at the same time. So, with that, I'm going to bid you guys a good evening. And because again, we got stuff going on here, and I got some things that I need to get done still. But fortunately, I was able to clear through some emails, and I need to get started on a couple of projects. So, thank you guys before I get a little tired around here. And I appreciate you guys. That's a cute shirt, Hot Cat. I got a few shirts that I need to put out, but I really want to get this post done and put it out. I need to do a video really quickly. So thank all of you guys. I see you guys in the morning for sponsor the Big Cup Thursday. If you want to be a sponsor too, you can go to bit.ly/sponsor the Big Cup. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys.